Hi, folks. Job Lot Comics here. Having a look at another old Action Comics weekly. It's got Dead Man on the cover. This was when they were doing that anthology thing. So you've got Superman and Green Lantern and Black Hawk and Wild Dog and 66 and Dead Man all in the one comic. 48 bucks. 48 bucks. Hey, 48 pages. And yeah, lots of different stories. It was a bit of an experiment. Didn't really work out for them. Which is a shame because I thought it was quite cool. Anyway, now if I'm very careful here, right, we'll do guess the artist. So this is Peter David that's writing this here, and that looks very golden age, doesn't it? Green Lantern Veronica. I wouldn't have got this because I wouldn't have known this artist. Although I do kind of like his style. I think it's pretty well put together. I don't know. I don't really remember too much about the story. But yeah, like who's drawn Green Lantern like that? And who are these goofballs? Looks like cosplay. And there we go. The funny thing was that they used to end these in a cliffhanger. So it doesn't get much more of a cliffhanger than that. Poor Green Lantern. Any road up, right? Who's the artist? Nobody knows. I'll tell you at the end. Here's Wild Dog. Do you remember Wild Dog? Um, probably actually probably more controversial now than it was when this first came out. And it was Max Collins that was writing it. And yeah, this is a bit of a trick one because the person, I'll tell you what, if you can tell me who would normally be drawing this, I'll give you the point, right? Because it's a guest pencil that's on this, and I would just never have guessed this in a million years. I wouldn't have known. Wild Dog, kind of weird, Death Wish vigilante, Punisher rip-off, wearing that Jason hockey mask, yeah. Anyway, so here we go. This one's quite easy. It's Dead Man Part 2. He's in the cover as well. Right, come on. Who's drawn that? You must know. If you've not got this one, you've maybe not been reading comics long enough. I like the Neil Adams Dead Man stuff, but it's quite expensive to get hold of now. Right, come on. Who's drawn that? You must know. East Coast Comics. I wonder what that was like. It was in New Jersey. Okay, here's the Superman story. Roger Stern writing this, and it was done just over 2 pages every week. You would get 2 pages of Superman. Right, come on, who's drawn that? Let me show you Superman. You must get that one. Surely. And again, continue next. Literally 2 pages. Here we go. This is another tough one. This, I think, was my favourite strip in the Action Comics. It was Secret Six. And I even enjoyed the old, I think there was only 6 issues, ironically, of the old Silver Age series. And then they updated it for Action Comics. It was written by Marty Pascoe. Who's drawn this, though? Any ideas? It's a tough one. No? Any takers? Nobody knows. Here's the last page. Tom Longfellow writing in. Craig Butler. I wonder if people like this. Dear Mike, I picked up Action Comics Weekly last night from my favourite comics dealer, and he predicted that the weekly format would not be profitable and that a bi-weekly schedule will be set within a few months. Such as his stressing thought seems to have permeated my subconscious because last issue I dreamed. Oh, right. I think people. Who was that? John Everson. What follows is my ballot for the 8th issue of Black Hawk. People were rating stories. That's quite nice, isn't it? And the Great Action Comics Weekly poll. Previous standing is shown in parentheses. So Deadman was first tied with Green Lantern, Black Hawk, Secret, and Superman. Dear Mike and Brian, as the first of the stories reaches its conclusion in action, it is nice to see that for the most part this comic is maturing from its early inconsistencies. In the end, the Black Hawk story lived up to its promise and delivered a snappy ending. And people seem to quite like it, didn't they? I loved Secret Six this time. Yeah, me too. Oh, Malcolm Bourne. He's in England. He used to write everything. He was a very prolific comic book letter writer back in the day. Right, and here we go. This is the last one. Guess the artist. You maybe get this one. It's Black Hawk. Marty Pascoe's writing it. Who's drawing it? He's definitely leaning into kind of golden age cartoony type style there, don't you think? Oh. There you go. Someone will die because the Joker wants revenge. Yeah, poor Robin, eh? I don't think we could phone that number. You know the number to kill her, keep Robin alive? Anyway, right, let's go through it. Did you guess? So it was Richard Howell and the Green Lantern. I would never have got that. Did any of you get that? If you did, you're a better comic fan than I am. I don't know if he even did. Okay, so Wild Dog. So Max Collins writing, so it would be Terry Beattie who normally did the art, but you've got Dick Rockwell doing the guess. But if you said Terry Beattie, then you get that one. Yeah. Deadman. Come on, it's Kelly Jones, isn't it? You must have got that one. His style's literally unmistakable. Who was doing Superman, eh? Kurt Swan. Of course it was Kurt. Who was doing Secret Six? This is a tough one. Frank Springer and Frank McLaughlin. Did you get it? I don't know if I would have. And Black Hawk, Rick Burchett. There you go. So that's Action Comics 619. Hope you enjoyed looking at that. Hope you played along with me. And if you did, you might want to subscribe to the channel. Hope you had a good 4th of July, American friends. And best wishes from Scotland. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Subscribe.